Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich with the Czar of Playbook, Emery Hunt, and we're giving you our Week 1 of college football previews and predictions. The Cougars of BYU take on Oklahoma. The last time Oklahoma opened up against a Mountain West team was TCU, and TCU bit them in the butt at home. This year, look out, Bronco Mendenhall has his team churning. Last time they met was the '94 Copper Bowl, where the Cougars won. Now, the Sooners are big favorites, so tell me why you like them.
I like Oklahoma because they have DeMarco Murray. You have to get the ball to him early, often, and because he is the difference maker. He is the neutralizer. He has speed to take the distance. Also, you look at Jermaine Gresham, tight end, and they also return the Heisman Trophy winner, Sam Bradford. So they have a lot of pieces on offense. It doesn't matter who the receivers are out there on the flanks. They're interchangeable. They still are stacked on offense. And defensively, they come after the quarterback. They're going to cause disruption, and they're going to play Oklahoma ball like they've always played.
Well, what I like about Oklahoma is their defense for a change. Travis Lewis was freshman defensive player of the year last year. Keenan Clean, undersized but great in pass coverage. And Ryan Reynolds is going to return from an injury, so that linebacking core is great. And I like the whole defense all around. The problem with them is they only got Trent Williams returning the O-line. I think this is an inexperienced O-line. And Bronco Mendenhall is going to have this team going with Harvey Unga. He's a huge back for the Cougars. He's going to try to churn yards up in the inside. I know they lose Austin Collie, but the next Austin Collie is in line in McKay Jacobson. And they also got Dennis Pitta, a great tight end for Max Hall to throw to. Defense, they played a 3-4. Jan Jorgensen is a defensive end. I think BYU could give Oklahoma some trouble.
Well, you look at Unga, you look at Hall, you look at Pitta. Those guys, that three-headed monster, are awesome for BYU. The problem is they haven't faced anyone like Oklahoma before. So, and plus, even though it's a neutral site in Dallas, it's kind of a home game for Oklahoma. So it's going to be loud in there. And can BYU deal with that downward pressure that Oklahoma's going to put on? Because you have to play Oklahoma for 60 minutes. It's not a situation where if BYU jumps up early, Oklahoma's going to falter. This is not the type of opponent. If they get up on Oklahoma, they're going to have to stay up on Oklahoma, and you don't want to get in a shootout with a bobsled team.
Of course, OU could put up points in a hurry, but I think an underrated loss for OU is Manuel Johnson and Joaquin Iglesias. Those guys are very underrated, and Sam Bradford loved them. Now you got Ryan Broyles and a couple of inexperienced wide receivers, so that should be a problem. I know they got Jermaine Gresham, but look for BYU here. I'm going to go out on a limb. BYU is 5-2 in their last 7 against BCS opponents. I'm going to go on a huge limb. I'm going to take the Cougars or BYU Bronco Mendenhall upset of the week.
I'm going to say Oklahoma will blow out BYU.
That's what you think. I'm taking BYU and standing by it. For more Week 1 predictions, visit footballgameplan.com/NCAA.